What's up guys, this is Nonso Amadi and you're watching Bruk It Down with the Native, and I'm going to show you how I made Foreigner, so make sure you stay tuned. Definitely being a producer has helped me, just like because I feel like producers are very good with groove. They're very they have ears for groove and how like people would bounce to a certain track. So if you're a producer and you're making music, you have that in mind that look, maybe if I hit the pockets of my singing like this, people would move a certain way. And yeah, even like rappers, I feel like rappers are like the best lyricists in the world, and I started off rapping. So all those things, like all those experiences just literally help you all together. Yeah. So Foreigner was a song that I made while I was away during my 2-year disappearance. It started off as an idea I had when I listened to Omalay's project. Like his beats are very like, I don't know how to, it's very raw, like the feel of the drums are very like raw and stuff. And I just really liked that, and I wanted to be in that pocket for a while. So I started the idea with those kind of Omalay kind of raw, energy with the drums. But then I ended up like singing about the fact that I'm away and singing about like love, and it just had like a nice mix of everything. And I thought like, okay, this would be a good way to kind of re-enter the scene with, something that's fresh, something that has a lot of the experiences that I have been soaking in. And yeah, that's how we started. Let's talk about the vocals. So for this song, a lot of it was written in my room, just like listening to the track and trying to feel myself out, like figure out what to say, and like with the melodies coming in my head basically. I started with, my doctor tells me I'm in need of your medicine, and then I kind of built off that whole wordplay. So we have this.
My doctor tells me I'm in need of your medicine. I need your love and I need you, I need everything.
Right, so that part was cool, but I needed to like, from there, I was thinking like, okay, I've said all these things to a girl, like what does it mean? And I'm like, finally spoke my mind, say you they listen, yeah. That kind of vibe, like you're talking to her and you're asking her like, are you listening to me? This song is kind of a double entendre because I'm literally talking about a girl, but I'm also talking about music. So I'm saying like, I need music basically. I've spoken my mind. I hope you're listening, talking to the fans. I hope you guys are listening. There's even like in the second verse where I talk about the fact that I've been away for a long time. So in the second verse, I'm like, been away for a long time now, and I'm thinking about us. Cause we got something special, girl, and they can't do it like us. I'm not really talking about a girl, I'm literally talking about music. But it's just like the way I wanted to write it had those two things blended together. So with Foreigner, the first thing I started with was the drums. I wanted heavy drums from the start. And there's this sample by SARS on Splice. I know a lot of people use Splice. So I chopped it up so you can't really even tell, but it starts like this. And I thought like, that's a cool snare, Afrobeat snare. I tried to layer it up with more drums just to give it like a full vibe, And then we have the standard shakers. There's like, these shakers are everywhere. Like you hear it on almost every Afrobeat song have the same shakers, but it's there, but you can't really hear it, It's this one. Okay, and then I've been doing this thing where I put my vocals on the beat, like as part of the beat and the drums. So it literally sounds like this. That's me basically. So that's me basically like just adding my voice as a percussion, and then everything together sounds like this. Yeah. Okay, so at this point, I felt like the drums were groovy and all that, but I still needed it to punch. So I'm still adding elements. I'm still like looking for that, like, whatever sauce it is that those producers have. I wanna get that in. So I'm still layering sounds, and then I add this in. It's still more. So there's like three snares. There's like three snares going on, but it's adding to the vibe. I felt like for it to have the punch that I needed, I probably needed a bass at this point because I've put all the drums in the world, but it's still not giving me the thing I need. So with the bass and the drums, we have this. Okay, I got it. I got it right now. I'm feeling happy. Like this is the song just hits you from the start. It's like it slapped. You know those police slap the hair. So that's exactly what you get from the jump. And then I try to put in my vocals in there to soften everything because I like balance. Like I don't like too much heaviness. So my vocals are on there just humming. It's this. And that's just singing the bass, like harmonizing with the bass. So I'm gonna play the bass and my vocals together. Yeah, so I really, really like that because it just feels nice at the start. The first thing I look out for when I hear a beat is kind of how does the melody connect with me? Because I'm a very I'm a hardcore R&B fan, so I love R&B music. I grew up listening to like Craig David, Alicia Keys, Ashanti, all that stuff. So like, if I just hear anything that's close to that sound, like that R&B stuff, I'm already sold. So it's the main thing, and I always, even if the beat is nice but it doesn't have it, I would try to like add that on there with my melodies or whatever. That's like very important to me. Yeah. The last thing I added at the start to soften the song was a guitar. And the guitars are like this. Nice. Okay, so I'm very, very happy with this part of the song, and for me to come into this kind of beat is gonna be it go hard small. So I decided to break it down, broke it down, and I decided to break it down a little bit. So I strip a lot of the instruments and I just keep the things that I need to sing on. So right now, so when the verse comes in, it's just like the snares. And then I wanted to soften it. For me to break it down, I needed to add like a keyboard to kind of mellow the song down. So this is what I added for the verse. Okay, so now this makes it very easy for me to sing on. And then with the drums, it just literally sounds like this. Yeah, anyone can freestyle to that. Anyone can vibe to that. It's like hard-hitting intro, boom, you got our attention. And then when you start singing, it slows down and people are like, okay, we can breathe a little bit. Like it's not as boom, it's not rock music, So the first line that came to mind when I had this was, my doctor tells me I'm in need of your medicine. So from there, I needed to build like the whole song just from that first line. And everything was coming to me naturally. Like I wasn't really freestyling per se, but like the melodies were just literally coming to me. So I'll play you what it sounds like from there.
My doctor tells me I'm in need of your medicine. I need your love and I need you, I need everything.
For the song to really keep people's attention, it needs to keep going up and down, and all that stuff. I'm just gonna play the parts where I added something in. This instrumental right here is a bass line. and then okay, so right there, I need to switch it up. So there's a fill that comes in. It's right here. Ooh, okay. So that part basically is just to introduce the next section of the beat. I feel like fills are necessary for you to introduce people to what you're gonna do next. I needed some saxophone on this song because I wanted it to feel very R&B, very what'd you call it? I needed to just have that sultry vibe to it, you know. And the sax, I had like someone actually play the saxophone. I'll just solo that part out for you so you can hear that. The only thing I added in the second verse that was different was the bass, another bass line, and it literally just goes like this. Yeah, they're literally just like making you groove a little bit more. So this is what it sounds like with the drums. Yeah, I think we gotta talk about the guitars, because the guitars really gave the song a breath of fresh air. You know, very Latin guitar. It was a nylon guitar that the guitarist used. Shout out to Kevin Kofo. And this is what the guitars sound like. Yeah, you get the vibe. You get the vibe. Okay, so the last thing on the drums and the production that I added were for the outro. So for the outro, I wanted to give it like a grand closing, and I felt like we needed to switch up the vibe a bit, switch up the bass, switch up a bunch of instruments just to give it like, okay, this is, you know, a different section of the beat and we're ending. So what I did was I changed the bass line a bit. I got a live bass for the outro, and it sounds like this. Yeah. And then I got I added a synth that is basically a new melody, but it gives it the outro vibe that we want. We want people to know that, okay, this is, you know, we're just vibing out till the song ends. So I added this from Cypher. Yeah, and then I added some atmosphere to it. I literally just put a bunch of samples, put like reverb and stuff, and it sounds so beautiful. Like it's a bunch of vocals that are chopped up, and then I added reverb to it just to open things up. I really like sampling these days because it just like adds elements to the beat that you wouldn't have thought of. So this is what the samples sound like. So that with the bass and the Cypher synth that we had gives us this. Yeah, why not just throw in the keyboards there, right? Because it's like the keyboards are also soft. Everything soft goes in here right now. We want to end the song, you know? Then we can bring back the drums, right? Because why not? Let's vibe. Nice. I really like it. So that's pretty much the verse, the chorus, the beats. We could play a little bit of the outro just so like you see how I kind of wanted to end the song, but that's majority of how the song itself was produced. But we're gonna look into the outro a little bit now. Thank you guys for watching Bruk It Down with the Native. This is Nonso Amadi, and I've shown you how I made Foreigner. I hope you enjoy that. Blessings.